Hey y'all, how's it going? This here is the Murph. We're here at week 2 of Feasting on Football, our food-driven dive into high school and college football. We are live here at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I have a special guest, Mr. Tyrann Honey Badger Matthews of the LSU Tigers. Honey Badger, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Murph. How are you?
Oh man, I'm doing great.
You kind of caught me off guard there.
Guru? I mean, Honey Badger. Why am I calling you Guru?
You know, it's a little downtime between now and the next time we play, so just kind of trying to chill. You know, but I'm glad you brought me on to be here on your Feasting on Football. Looking forward to it and very excited to hear that you got a great sponsor in Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center in Laurel.
They're the best. They're the best, Honey Badger.
You know, I'm ready to talk some football. Where do you want to start?
Get out of here, talk football. I know you're here from Arizona, and you're here for a couple days. We love high school football. Have you seen those tornadoes?
Those are Laurel Golden tornadoes.
Have you heard about them? Have you heard about them, Honey Badger?
I have, but you know, took a little bit of a step back last week when they lost to Hattiesburg.
Y'all got that news out there?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes,
it's
indeed.
easy to follow the Leader Call at leader-call.com on the World Wide Web. Tornadoes going into the jungle this week for playing for something about a belt. What's the belt?
The battle for the belt, Honey Badger, is a wonderful idea. Leader Call sports editor Josh Guru Nichols came up. It's to battle the 4 Jones County high schools in a winner-take-all for the belt. They all play each other.
So they get a real belt?
A literal heavyweight championship belt. It's right now. It's at Laurel High School. I think the boys Scott Pearson, the gang out there in So-So might have some words for that. But right now, West Jones leads the battle for the belt standings 1-0. Everybody plays each other. South plays Northeast. Northeast plays Laurel, etc., all the way through. And it's going to be exciting. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Laurel goes out to Northeast this week. And coming off a loss to Hattiesburg, Northeast better be ready.
Yeah, but them boys from Laurel boys, I hear they're the real deal. What about West Jones? Who are they playing this week?
West Jones is going down to Forest County, and they're going to play Petal. Coach Boyles down there. Not the biggest fan of Coach Boyles, with all due respect. When he wins, he's great. When he loses, forget about it. Don't talk to him. As a reporter, I don't care for him. But he's got a heck of a team down there, and he does a heck of a job coaching.
They have a good team. I've heard about the Panthers before. Any other teams? There was another team. You said something about South Jones.
South Jones. Did you hear what they did, Honey B? Did the news make it out there to Arizona?
No, man. What you talking about?
Mary Kate Smith, soccer standout. A girl.
Playing?
Let me tell you something, son. She can kick it. She kicked a field goal, 2 extra points. It was fantastic.
That's awesome. It's cool anytime you see a girl playing high school football. I think that's cool.
Is it not? And she's got a real strong leg. She was an integral part of South Jones' team. She's a good player. Good people. And the crowd needed something. You need something at South. They're still struggling.
Right.
The improvement they showed from week 1 to week 2 was off the charts. And I think the improvement that they'll show from week 2 to week 3, granted, they got to go to Loosedale. The Rebels down there play really well at home, George County. But I don't make high school predictions, Honey B, but I think this is it. I think South comes out with a win.
So when you told me to come in, stop by and have some wings with you and talk some football.
These are good wings.
They are good wings. What kind did you get?
I got the dry buffalo.
I like these hot barbecue. That's my favorite.
Oh, the hot barbecue.
They're good.
They're good.
What about, can we get to where we were going to get to some college? I did some homework.
Get out of here. You never done homework in your life, Honey B.
Don't tell nobody. I'm a changed man. But you told me you wanted to talk some college football.
I'll talk a little college.
So I got a question.
What's it is, Honey B?
Man, what's up with these cupcakes that the SEC is playing this week, man? You got Florida Atlantic and Alabama, Arkansas State, Tennessee, UAB, Mississippi State, Ohio, Kentucky, Eastern Michigan, Florida, Nichols State, Arkansas, San Jose State, Auburn. Yeah, I'll give you one.
Honey B.
San Jose State, Auburn, Sam Houston, LSU. Even my Tigers going against the cupcake, Sam Houston State. You got Lamar, Texas A&M. Alcorn State and Southern Miss. I mean, come on, man. What's up with all the cupcakes?
The first week, Honey B, is so good. They get the big schools, they play each other, they get the little classic games. You're in Atlanta, or you're in Houston, or you're in Dallas. You get the big conferences together. Well, after that first week, you need something. You need to play a cupcake. You need to get a team. You need to get a victory. You remember what it was like, Honeybee, when you were with Les Miles. You play one good game and then boom, Cupcake City coming up.
Well, I'm not saying we never.
How did you used to prepare for the cupcakes?
Well, if you just rewind the video to the beginning, you kind of know how I used to prepare for a cupcake game.
Did you do a Johnny Jones? Did you do some Johnny Jones when you were young? Never mind. Let's talk football.
What about Ole Miss? Ole Miss playing up at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt struggled last week.
You know, if I hear Hotty Toddy one more time, I'm about to knock somebody through the next room. All right, I'm tired of Hotty Toddy. I'm sick of Hotty Toddy. They played well. They beat a bad Boise team. Everybody thinks they're national championship bound. Forget about it. Granted, they will kill Vanderbilt. But Vanderbilt couldn't beat my intramural team in college. The Your Meat college football team was better than Vanderbilt.
That's what I heard. I heard nobody beat your meat.
Nobody.
But I have to agree. Ole Miss on the road at Vandy, even though Vandy plays them tough, I think the Rebels take care of business.
They always play them tough. It's ugly. There's going to be safeties. There's going to be lightning. There's going to be thunder. And there's going to be rain. It'll be 4-3 or 5-6. It was something ridiculous.
The only other game I could find in the SEC that was really, a good game, East Carolina playing on the road at South Carolina. South Carolina, man, they got hammered by A&M.
Honeybee. What would Spurrier? What did he do in the post-game press conference?
Hey, he probably should have been doing what I was at the beginning of the show.
I guarantee there has to be some. That was a, pardon my language, butt whooping.
That was a butt whooping.
Like I haven't seen before.
Hey, the Cox are giving up 16 at home to the Pirates. I mean, that's a cross-border war. The Carolina coming down from North Carolina. I think the Cox will be ready to go.
I gotta go. Gotta go Cox Big right here. You gotta go Cox Big.
Absolutely.
No question. They're mad and they're gonna wallow.
I mean, that was like, besides all the cupcake games that I mentioned, which, I mean, there's no
too many
real reason
cupcakes.
to
We went through a whole
about.
box of cupcakes.
So I kind of went out, the big game, Michigan State on the road at Oregon.
Oh, I love Outson. Did you ever play at Outson, Honeybee?
No, they came down to Texas when we played them.
How'd y'all do when you played them?
Oh, man, we smoked the dog.
Did you smoke them?
We smoked them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Murph?
You know what I'm saying?
We smoked them.
I tell you what, Oregon, I haven't seen them play this year, but they're always good. You put them in Outson and they're almost unbeatable. But I love Michigan State's defense.
Oregon laying 17.
Oh,
17.
I'm taking Michigan State, and I'll take the points, and I'll have that bet. I'll put that up against the...
Man, those Ducks haven't slowed down any since we played them, so I got to go with the home team and the loud crowd at Outson Stadium. I got the Ducks over there.
Do you think they get an unfair advantage with Phil Knight and all his shenanigans, all that stuff he gives them up there? Do they get an unfair advantage?
If he was at your alma mater or your favorite school,
we wouldn't have lost by 49 to Mississippi State. I can guarantee you that, Honeybee.
At college, you take whatever advantage you can get. Other one, Michigan going to South Bend to play the Irish.
I went on the record saying Rice was going to beat Notre Dame last week, Honeybee. Obviously, I was involved with what got you messed up at LSU because they got clobbered. And it was an embarrassing pick. A horrifically embarrassing pick.
Man,
but I'm going to do it again, Michigan, baby.
Michigan looked good against Appalachian State.
Michigan's going to win. Michigan over. Where are they playing, Honeybee?
Wasn't too long ago that Appalachian State won at Michigan.
Do you know where they're playing, Honeybee?
South Bend.
Oh, is it?
South Bend.
I'm still
Not
taking
at the big house.
I'm still taking
another road dog and another upset. I'm going to stay with the home team and take the Irish over the Wolverines.
What is this?
Carrot sticks,
vegetables or something?
Vegetables.
That's ridiculous.
You got to get, to stay in NFL playing shape, you got to get a couple of good servings of vegetables every day.
My vegetables come from a chicken wing.
Only other game we got on the slate, BYU going to Texas. And if I remember last year, BYU ran all over Texas. Had their Texas defense coordinator, Manny Diaz, got fired after the game because BYU rushed for like 2,807 yards.
Well, I will tell you this. Texas will be prepared. Texas was on the last years of Mac Brown. They got Charlie Strong coming in. I think he's doing a heck of a job down there already. I look to Texas to roll. I think the Texas that we're normally used to seeing is on its way back. There's too much talent. and Texas can be recruited for them to stay. There's just too much talent, and I think they'll be back real soon.
And man, if they play anything like their rival, those Aggies over in College Station did, yeah, Texas is going to roll over BYU.
Hey, Honey B, let me ask you before we move on anywhere. Did you make it out of high school? Did you have to go to JUCO, or did you go straight to the LSU?
I just went straight to the
That
Tigers.
shows a lot about the academics of LSU, I tell you that much. What about some JUCO? What do we got going on? I believe them Jones County Bobcats are playing Itawamba, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds like a...
Can you spell Itawamba, Honey B?
Honeybee, Honeyb.
Oh, would you look at this
like
one
that?
here?
You like that? The
Look,
Bobcats,
I saw Itawamba in a publication that spelled it with no B. I'm telling you, recently, no B.
I've heard about what you're talking about, and that was...
I mean, that's like me calling you just Honey. I'm not going to do that. You got to have the B. Where's the B? How do you think they'll do against
Itawamba? You got to pay attention to spelling. That's going to be a tough game. Here, Itawamba's got a good team this year. I think they're ranked in the JUCO top 20. It'll be a battle.
It's going to be a battle. I'm liking Jones. I think
I gotta say, you
go up to Senatobia, you win. It's a long ride. A lot of tradition up there. You're finally home. Bobcats big. Bobcats big.
I'll go with you, Murph. I like Bobcats in that one too. Second win under first-year coach David Thornton. JC all the way.
I'm living. I'm loving it.
All right. You brought me on here, and you told me, you said, Honey B, look, you get to make your upset pick of the week.
Should we talk about... Can I tell you, we had Chad Pennington on the show last week.
Right.
Chad picked Rice to win.
Ooh.
Josh the Guru, who is our other host, who's not here right now, Lord have mercy, he picked UT Martin to beat Kentucky. Is he drunk?
Yeah.
Is he
come
drunk?
On. Man, picking Rice over Notre Dame, that still seems way more whack.
I don't know about that. But
I talked to your boss about it earlier.
Guru's pick was so bad, we told him just stay away. We don't even want you this week.
Yeah, but I looked at the paper last week and he outpicked you. You were 4-2 and he was 5-1. So I don't know. Maybe you should be the one that's not here this week.
You're probably right. You're probably right, Honey B. It should be you and the Guru, no question
Let me
about.
Get my upset. I got to tell you.
All right, give your upset.
Upset.
Come on.
The Honey Badgers upset pick of the week is when Missouri goes down at Toledo. The Rockets red glare. How do you like that?
Give them some new tires to drive home with or something like that?
Whatever they got to do, but Toledo over Mizzou. What you got, Murph?
All right. I am not only going inter-conference, I'm going inter-division. And them boys that play on the red field, you know who I'm talking about?
Eastern Washington.
Eastern Washington will beat Washington.
Whoa.
Eastern Washington will beat number 25 Washington.
That's out there.
That is way out there.
But I like it. Where are they playing at?
They're playing at Washington.
Nah, you ain't got a chance.
1 point winner over Hawaii. Hawaii's about to end the dadgum program, Honey B. They're about to just say, that's it, we're quitting. And they beat them by 1. Eastern Washington beats Washington.
All right. Well, we'll have to stay tuned this weekend.
I'll bet you a dimer on it there, Honey B.
Now you talk.
Well, I tell you what, that's about wraps up season episode 2. These Buffalo Wild Wings sauce has got me going a little bit here. Episode 2 of Feasting on Football, brought to you by LaurelLeaderCall.com and Buffalo Wild Wings. Did I forget anybody? Quick Lane Tire
and Auto Center.
Quick Lane, I can't forget anybody. Next week, I believe we are going on the field to PJ's Hangout in Ellisville. We're looking forward. I'll tell you, you know who might be the special guest, Honey B? I know you're going to be on the field, so you won't be able to do it.
Yeah, man.
You know who the special guest could be?
I need to know so I can watch.
Let me tell you, let me just give you a little hint. He may have played quarterback for the University of Southern Mississippi in the late 80s, early 90s. He may have gone on to a decent career. Ray Guy was a great athlete. He may have gone on to a good career. His name is misspelled. Favre. Yes, former New York Jets quarterback Brett Favre will be our special guest at PJ's Hangout next week. I am excited. Honey B, I cannot say how much I have enjoyed this.
Man, thanks for inviting me.
You are the man.
I had a good time.
You and I are about to head outside for a couple minutes. We're going to watch some LSU highlights. I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan. Go Locals, go West, go Northeast, South, Law. We rocking and rolling. Until next time, for Leader Call TV, I'm Sean Murphy, and this is the Honey Badger. What are you doing, honey? Oh, gracious. We'll see you next week from PJ's. Peace.
You know why I pulled you over?
Pulled me over?
You're doing 55 in a 55 zone with underinflated tires. That irresponsibility costs you fuel economy. It can also affect your steering and control, making you a possible threat, mister.
Well, I was gonna
Save excuses.
Who are you?
Just a quick lane tech. Trying to keep the road safe.
At Quick Lane, you get extraordinary service for routine maintenance. Quick Lane is ready to serve.
Hello, my name is James Ayers, Service Manager at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Come see us today for the works package. We also sell tires for most major brands. We are ready to serve you at Quick Lane, located at Laurel Ford Lincoln, Highway 15 North in Laurel.
They wanna get my gold on the ceiling. I ain't blind, just